Good morning, my friends. We are going to start on our coffee. So I have just in my coffee cup right here 1 tablespoon of butter, and I am using, oh man, I am using these Gloria Jean's butter toffee coffee pods or K-cups. These are 0 carbs. You're able to scan those ones, so it's all good. Yeah, so I'm going to get that brewing, and then I'm going to add in 1 scoop of the Perfect Keto MCT oil powder. Actually, I'm only going to add in a half a scoop. And I'm going to use this. This is the Super Creamer creamer. I actually really like this one. I really recommend it. It's for 3 tablespoons. It's 5 fats, 0 carbs, and 0 or 3 protein. So yeah, and you see it's keto, so, and it's not have any crazy sweeteners. So yeah, I'm gonna have that with half a scoop of my MCT oil powder for my Bulletproof Coffee, and then I'm going to add in 2 packets of my Whole Earth sweetener, and then I'm gonna mix it up with my Zule here. Alright guys, so I'm getting ready for the gym, but I wanted to show you what I've been actually incorporating into my routine. You guys know I've been taking a probiotic, and I just ordered some new supplements, but I also started taking these Bellway fiber packets. I actually got a big one, but I'm finishing up the fiber packets right now. I have lemon lime, raspberry lime, lemon, and mixed berry. I like this one. This one kind of has like a 7-Up-y taste. This one I think is like my favorite. I even mixed the raspberry lemon with a little bit of carbonated water, and I liked it. I mean, it was pretty good. I have an issue with a lot of the like fibers that you get at the store. First off, they have a lot of carbs and like sugars in them, so I don't take them, and I just don't think they're that great of quality, so they cause a lot of GI upset for me. So I wanted to try these out for a little bit and see what you guys think before I tell you guys about them. But and I told you guys too that I really wanted to start adding some like maybe some shakes or some juices or something like that in the morning. But so it says that a lot of pressed juices and smoothies don't even have any fiber to digest them, so it's basically just all sugar sitting in your gut. But with this Bellway, it's a next generation of fiber that is vegan, organic, gluten-free, keto, paleo, prebiotic, and it has 0 grams of sugar, which is awesome. I'm going to show you the macros, because this stuff has like a lot of hidden sugars and carbs, and I never even realized it until I was like in the market looking for some. So 25 calories, 7 carbs, 2 dietary fiber, and 5 grams of soluble fiber. As far as counting these down, I would just count them as 2 carbs, to be honest with you. You know, you could probably even get away with 0 because it has a soluble fiber as well. So this could just be, because you can't be negative carbs, you know what I mean? But since it has 5 grams of fiber and another 5 of soluble fiber, this is pretty much going to equal out to 0 carbs. Total sugars are 0, which is important because these things have a ton. And sodium 10 grams, potassium 69 milligrams. What I do like about them is that it has no artificial anything, so it's basically like a plant-based collagen. And here's the thing too, in order for your probiotics to work, you need a prebiotic. I've been taking probiotics. Let me show you the ones I take. And I didn't even know that, but these are the advanced digestive probiotics that I've been taking for a while, and I like them. I get them from Costco. But in order for these to really do its job, you need to take a prebiotic, so one before the probiotic. And you know, we really want your gut to be in really good health, you know what I mean? Especially with any way of eating and stuff like that, help your food digest and not have any issues. And I always struggled with having GI issues. Dermatologists are recommending that you take some fiber for your like hints, your hair, your skin, your nails and stuff like that. And I have been adding like biotin and stuff, so I'm really trying to like fix that up for myself. But so you know, I also take collagen for my skin, hair, and nails. You guys see that I've been taking the Perfect Keto one for quite some time, but this Bellway Fiber actually will help that as well. So they say, you know, it is true that collagen does take a few months for it to take effect, for it to really get the full benefit in your body, but they say that this fiber, it takes only a few days before you really start seeing you know, your stomach acting a little bit better, your skin, your hair, your nails. So I'm really trying to grow out my hair. You guys seen I took off my acrylics. These are my own nails, and I'm really trying to grow them out. So anything that will help, you know, not only my GI, but, you know, make me, you know, look a little bit nicer on the inside as well as the outside, I'm here for it. So anyways, they did give me a code. I'll list it down below and you guys can get yourself some. But if you guys are looking for the flavors, I really like raspberry lemon. I think that one's really good. I haven't tried the mixed berry yet, but this raspberry lemon was really, really good. It had like a sweet tang to it. But and this one's really good. I mean, but I just prefer this one over it. But yeah, all right, let's get on with our day. I'm gonna go ahead and fix myself something to eat. I do take this at night before bed. That's when I take all my supplements. So just so you guys know. All right, so I am having like my first like meal. I know this is probably gonna sound like a really heavy meal, but we have a very late start to the day today. My kids start school like an hour and 10 minutes later, and I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm hungry. So, and I didn't eat that much yesterday. So anyways, I'm gonna have one of these grass-fed charbroiled beef patties. I got these from Costco. You would have seen these in the haul. I'm just having it in the microwave. I'm trying to have a few carbs before the gym in the morning these days. And I'm not doing my workouts fasted. So there's 20 fat, 2 carbs, and 20 protein. I had that going in the microwave, and we're gonna try it with some of that new mayonnaise I got and some Dijon mustard, and that's gonna be what's for breakfast. Okay, so I am gonna have, I think it's like 13 grams of this, the serving size. And then I'm going to top it with a little bit of some spicy brown mustard. This stuff is everything. It's 0 carbs, 0 everything, super clean ingredients too. So I've never tried this. So I've never tried it. This is like my workout slash painting shirt. You know, it's all good. So let's see, 13 grams. I have my stuff on a scale too, so. I really don't even want 13 grams to be honest. Maybe we'll just do 6. So we'll do half of a serving. And then I'm just gonna take my spicy mustard. Okay. I'm also gonna add some of these pickles to it. I know people are probably like, dang, you're having that for breakfast? Yeah, I don't care. I've never been like, where it has to be traditional breakfast, so. Plus I get up at like 4 in the morning, so. 1 ounce is the serving size for these. These do have a couple carbs in them as well. All right, so here is my first meal before the gym. Got some protein, we got some carbs. So we can push through this workout and get it done. But yeah, here we go. All right, so I am getting a late start on the day. It's about 9 o'clock. The kids don't start school until 9:20. So they have a late start like once a month. But anyways, this is the pre-workout I'm going to take today. This is the C4 Explosive Energy. I really like this for like a good hardcore jolt of energy. It really does the job. It has carnosine in it, beta power, 0 sugar, 0 calories, 200 milligrams of caffeine. Let me see if you can see this. All right, 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 protein. It has no issues with spiking my insulin. So yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm bringing my alkaline water with me. And today is going to be, I believe, shoulders, maybe shoulders and chest, I think. Yeah. My workout schedule is kind of messed up this week, but yeah. All right, let's go and get this day started. All right, so I'm going to have lunch. I'll tell you what time it is. It's noon on the head, and I just got back from the gym. So I'm gonna have some of this sweet butter lettuce, and I weigh my lettuce out because I just do, because I'm annoying like that. But so net of 1 carb, 0 fat, 1 protein. And that's for 85 grams. And then I'm going to use this salad dressing. It is so good. If you love Caesar's dressing, this is where it's at. This is, I think it's called Cardini's salad dressing. And the macros are very nice. Well, let me see here if I can zoom you in. So less than 1 carb, 0 sugar. 1 protein, and 15 fat. So I'll have the serving size, which is 29 grams. So that's gonna be my little lunch. And I don't know, see what else we can kind of throw in here. Not too sure yet. So here is my salad. That salad dressing is really good. I don't know. I'm gonna see how this fills me up a little bit. And then I don't know what I'm gonna eat else. Just kind of going through the things here. So, but I'm definitely trying to eat, like I said, a little bit more carbs, and definitely trying to make sure there's a lot more veggies in my life. So that's what we got so far. Okay, so I'm still a little bit hungry, and I am tracking my macros today, so you guys will see everything. I'm using a different tracker. Sorry. Benny. Okay, so I'm still a little hungry, and I wanted to show you what I am snacking on, and then this should be it, and then we'll start dinner, you know, a little bit later. These are the 4505 pork rinds. They're the classic chili and salt. I get them from Costco. And this is the Daisy sour cream. I have 60 grams in here, so that's 4 tablespoons. And then this is 2 ounces of the pork rinds. And I believe it's only 2 carbs for this whole snack. I love this. I am gonna mix a little bit of Frank's Red Hot in here just to give it a little bit of a kick. And that's 0 carbs. So yeah, that's a little snack here. And yeah, so I highly recommend these two. Even I really enjoy these 4505 ones. As you can see, they're like really light and big, and they're not like those hard pieces. They are a little bit more, but you know, the better the quality. But if you just want to get the ones from the Dollar Tree, you can totally do that too, whatever fits your budget. But this is a super low carb, delicious snack. Okay, so there you go. I already started eating this, but I wanted to show you how the dip kind of comes out. It does make the sour cream go a little bit longer, so you're not wasting as many carbs, and it gives it a little something extra. You can not only use it for like chips, but you can dip like your chicken in here or whatever. It's super good. And again, low carb. So there you go. Hey guys, I wanted to quickly go over how I make this pork shoulder in the crock pot. This is going to be great for meal prep. So this is just going to make a very versatile thing where you can make multiple meals. I did this for barbecue pork sandwiches, and I did it for the dinner you will see in tonight's video, which is like a pork taco dish. So anyways, I had this big old pork shoulder that Leo bought, and we made a couple different meals, and he left me this big chunk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this here chunk of meat into the crock pot. I'm going to add a half of this box of organic bone broth. Make sure you use bone broth, or you just watch any of your broths because they are filled with sneaky carbs. I'm going to top it with a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic salt, a little bit of garlic powder, and fresh cracked pepper. And I'm going to toss it in the crock pot for about 8 hours on low and just let it cook. Okay, it is going to give off some water. It's going to be really good, but you'll want to cook it for a really long time because these are notoriously very like tough cuts of meat. But you could see it's nice and coated. It's going to smell really, really good in your house. And again, perfect for any type of meal prepping. You can make this big old chunk of meat and have multiple meals for you and your family. So if you're really big into batch cooking, here you go. So this is about 8.5 hours later, and it's going to fall apart. It's super easy. You just break it up and you can feed the fam. It's so good. And yeah, so I just went ahead, broke everything up, and then I served half for a meal, and then I put the rest away for another, or you can freeze it or whatever. So super easy, and we all love a crock pot meal. So hopefully this helps you guys out, and yeah, so let's get into the dinner. All right, so I'm going to start warming up dinner. This is the pork, I think it's a pork shoulder, that I showed you in the crock pot that I made, and I told you it's just an easy way to prepare the meat, so you can, you know, make it for whatever you wanted. And yeah, this is what we had left. So I'm going to actually fry it up in this cast iron skillet, and we're going to do pork tacos. We're gonna do that, and Benny. So yeah, we're gonna have pork tacos. I'm also going to do a, like, if I can get this open here, a cilantro rice. If I can get it out here. We're gonna do like kind of a, what is that restaurant called? Chipotle inspired, like cilantro rice with it, cilantro lime rice. And then we got some avocado. I'm thinking I might do the avocado cream again. You guys, I made that in a recipe before. Leo's gonna have a low carb tortilla. I didn't eat all my got full, but I'll just save them and eat them later. But Leo likes these carb balance flour tortillas, so he'll have those. I might, I'm probably just gonna do a bowl and just put maybe some lettuce or something over it. I'm not really a big fan of doing all these, so we'll see kind of how it all works out. But yeah, so definitely going to be doing the cilantro lime rice. We'll make that together. I'm gonna start frying this up in this cast iron to get it nice and crispy. Okay, so we're going to, right over here you'll see the pork is cooking. We are going to start off on our rice first. And first thing I'm going to dump in here is a little bit of, this is green onion. You could do red if you wanted. I'll link a recipe down below. But we're gonna fry up some onion. I did go ahead and microwave up the rice, okay? So that was done before that. So go ahead and cook up your microwavable rice, or if you have it fresh, you can do that as well, whatever you got. And we're just going to kind of cook up these real quick. I just want to cook these down a little bit until they get kind of like see-through. So over here, kind of breaking up our pork, making sure it's nice and cooked up. I am cooking a little bit early, but if you guys are new here, I do cook early. I have 3 children, 2 of which are very busy right now. My littlest one doesn't start her activities until April, but my middle daughter is in volleyball, so she has a 2-hour practice today. So I want to get her fed, get the homework done so she can get off to her practice. And then my oldest one is getting ready for her speech state competition, so she's at school late. And then Leo started work today at 4, so he left the house at 3. So it's been a long day. All right, so onions are cooking down. I'm gonna add in my rice. This is super easy, guys. I'm going to take 1 lime and I'm going to zest it first. So we're just going around and taking the peel, and the peel has a ton of flavor. I always forget to buy a new zester. You only want to get the, you only want like the green off of it, okay? Then you're going to take that juice of that lime and drop it in. You're gonna take 1 clove of garlic. I just use, you can mince it up, and I'm just going to press it in. We got some cilantro. I'm only gonna use, not all of it, just a little bit of it for right now. Here is some sea salt. Now that I got shorter nails, I can do Salt Bae over here. Let's just cook this all down and mix it all up real quick. Okay, let's add the rest of that cilantro. And we're gonna take some fresh ground pepper. You made a mess right here. That tastes really good. So I'm gonna get a spoon. I think I'm taking that now. I'm just gonna get a little spoon and try it, see how it tastes. It's delicious. Perfect. All right, so there is our super easy cilantro lime rice with a little bit of onion, and that's it. That's ready to go. And you could see all the flavor with the pepper, the cilantro, the onion. Very, very good. Very, very easy. Okay, so we are going to be making the avocado lime salad dressing again. Very similar to like the one that you can buy at Costco. I've made this before. I will link a recipe down below for it, but what I have in here is just an avocado. I have a clove of garlic, 1/4 of a cup of cilantro, a couple tablespoons of olive oil. I'm about to put in the juice of 1/2 of a lime, and some salt and pepper, and that's gonna be it. Really easy. And very, very good. And that way you know what's in here too, so you don't have to worry about like any additional sugars or, you know, that stuff. I tell you, sour cream, we got some Daisy sour cream in there too. But again, I will link the recipe down below. We're gonna toss some salt and pepper in here. And then we're gonna leave it in the fridge and then let it sit for maybe about a half an hour or so. And then I'll come back, and when it's time to have dinner, we can serve it. Okay, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Okay, and I just have it in a mini food processor. You do a blender, whatever you got, and we're gonna mix it up. Just, you know, be careful with the sour cream and stuff that it doesn't spoil. I don't know, I wouldn't probably go a week, maybe 3 or 4 days or so. I don't know. But we had it in the fridge, and Leo took it for work for a couple days, and it was good for him. So this is what the dressing looks like. Just a good old-fashioned avocado with some jalapeno, or with some onion, or no onion. Avocado, cilantro, sour cream, lime, garlic, salt, pepper. Very good. You could even throw some jalapeno in there if you wanted to give it a little kick. But since the girls are going to eat it, I didn't want to do that. But yeah, so this is going to go into the fridge, and this will go on top of our tacos. Okay, so I'm going to make mine a little bit differently. I'm going to do mine more of a like lettuce, like a taco bowl. But I'm going to do mine on a plate just so I can kind of see. I'm going to do 3½ ounces of the pork, and I'm going to top it with 3/4 a cup of the rice. So I'm gonna put that all over the top. Okay. Kind of like a Chipotle burrito bowl kind of thing. Okay. And then I'm going to, I divided, the way I did this was 8 servings. So I'm going to put 2 heaping tablespoons of this on my food. And then on top of that, I'm gonna put some Valentina hot sauce. Just to give it a little kick. And this is going to be my like burrito bowl inspired dinner. Like I guess a taco salad, that's what we're gonna call it. But you could also throw cheese and everything on here as well. But I'm trying to stay away from a lot of the dairy. I was overdoing it for a while, so I'm just trying to stay away from it. Not like fully, just not trying to eat it like every day. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and then I'll be back. All right, so I'm gonna go over my macros today with you guys. I'm using a new program right now. This is the iTrack Bites, the keto one. Just kind of seeing how I like it. So far, I like a lot of things about it, but I do not like that they don't account for sugar alcohol. So that's something that I'm kind of struggling with, but you can kind of see everything. So we're gonna go over what I ate. So what it's saying here is I have 1,509 calories. I hope you guys can see that. 1,509 calories, 79.3 of protein, and 119.9 of fat, which is good. And then I used 13.2 net carbs. So it has the beef patties, the mayonnaise, the pickles I used, the ½ scoop of MCT oil powder, the super creamer, the Kiri's butter, and then the 2 servings I had of the avocado lime. With this one, you're able, if you wanted to go, you just hit the plus button, and you're able to either scan your foods up here. Oh, let me show you again. Hopefully you guys can see that. You're able to like plus right here, and then you could either do like my foods, recipes, and you could just build a recipe, and you just hit recipe, and then you put in everything that you need to. But yeah, so I built that, and then I just added the 2 servings I had. The pork shoulder, so I had 3½ ounces. The rice cauliflower, the Caesar's dressing, that was that salad I had for lunch, the pork rinds with the sour cream, and then the other thing of lettuce I had with my dinner. And then I'm gonna have 1 more cup of coffee later on this evening, and then I'm just gonna have another thing of the super creamer. I really, really like that creamer. So that's kind of how my day is gonna end up. You guys are gonna be like, well, your fat's not as high. Yes, I'm kind of cutting back, not so much. I'm still able to stay in ketosis. I would have checked my stuff today, guys, but I'm waiting for the mailman to drop. For some reason, when like my mailman goes on vacation, like the stand-in person doesn't come here until like 7, 8 o'clock at night. I don't know why. And so I'm waiting for more the little sticks to come in. But the last time I checked, I ran out yesterday and I was still like a 0.7. So it's been all good, and I've been eating around these same macros throughout the last couple weeks, just because I told you guys I have a new regimen going. I got a new workout routine I'm doing, and I'm really trying to stay below like 1550 on calories. So, and I'm trying to at least, you know, hit at least 80 grams of protein, and, you know, just kind of adjusting my fat for that. So, you know, again, you can do the other, you know, where you do the higher fat macros. Those work too, but I'm just eating for different goals. So you do what you do, okay? Whatever. There's more than one way to do the keto, okay? Yeah, so anyway, sorry, my dog got a hold of something. There's more than one way to do keto. You do whatever works for you. And again, I am really trying to lean out right now, so it's more important to me to watch my caloric intake and to make sure I'm at least hitting the protein for my needs, you know, and fat is just, you know, kind of my thing right there that I'm just kind of watching. It's just kind of filling in, and I'm making sure I'm staying below 20 net. So I use 13.2 today, which is good. Again, I like this because it does have a nice selection. Like if you go out to eat, it has all the restaurants in here, which I really dig. And it kind of gives you that whole thing right here. If you're just trying to watch your net carbs, you kind of know, you know, what you're doing. But I don't like the fact that it doesn't take in consideration for sugar alcohols, because that makes a world of difference for a lot of things. So, but all right, guys, that's my full day of eating. Make sure if you guys wanted to get your fiber, your Bellway Fiber, which I really recommend you guys try it out. I'll have a link down below so you can save some money. It's really going to help make a difference, especially if you're new to this whole way of eating. You're really going to make sure you're going to want to take care of your gut, okay? But all right, guys, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Take it easy, friends.